He's so crazy.
LeBron James. LeBron James. You know, most people don't like to call him the GOAT, but I'm gonna call him the GOAT just simply because I'm old enough. I'm just old enough to have seen Michael Jordan play with the Bulls. I'm just old enough to see Michael Jordan play with the Bulls. And from the things that I've seen, Michael Jordan was fucking phenomenal. Oh my God. But LeBron James, that boy different. You understand me? Y'all can talk about the flopping. That's neither here nor there because Michael Jordan was doing the same shit he was crying to. So I don't care about all that. That's not how I'm basing the GOAT debate. I don't base off of who's flopping and who's not, who's crying to the refs and who's not, because Michael Jordan was doing the same shit. So, But the fact that this man is able to do this in year 22 at the age of 40, I don't know any NBA player who was able to do that. Not one. So let's see what Gil's Arena got to say about this shit, brother. Oh, here we go. Hold up. Hold the mudfoot phone. Oh, I'm tripping. Boy, I swear I be wildin'. Don't mind me, y'all. Please don't.
A very, very solid number 2 option. His streak of 25 point per game seasons was snapped.
I don't even think
20 straight seasons averaging over 25 points per game. Snapped this year. He only averaged 24.4.
Yeah.
Only averaged 24.4 this year.
Games.
Yeah,
That's his fault.
Along with 8 assists, 8 rebounds. Played 70 games this year. In year 22, at 40 years old, Bron proved he could still be a high-level player. Will likely make an All-NBA team. But I need to ask from you 2 former players, Gil, you in your 40s as well, Swag. You'll be there soon enough. How absurd is it to see LeBron still playing at this level at 40 years old?
Bro, I stopped playing at that level at 30. So this is very impressive. History says it's impressive.
Yeah.
Facts.
The history of basketball says this is actually impressive.
Facts.
Who have we seen do it?
Facts.
At this age?
It's a clone, bro.
Probably just Wilt is probably the only person who Wilt and Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Don't compare Wizards Jordan to this.
Wizards
LeBron.
Jordan averaged 20. He was all right.
Doesn't matter. This LeBron doesn't even look bad. He looks incredible.
No, Wizards Jordan didn't look bad either.
He looked very much like bootleg Jordan. Are you kidding? Compared to Michael Jordan?
Compared to before. But
Yeah. LeBron does not look like bootleg LeBron at all. Yeah. Like he just looks like a little bit different, but he doesn't look slow, unathletic. I honestly think that he's currently still a little better than Luka. I understand that Luka's their number 1 scoring option and playmaker, but gun to my head, like I would rather have the ball in LeBron's hand, like at the end of a game, present day, which is insane because Luka's 25 and the best player in the NBA, and you still have to think about it. Like you have to think about that with Jordan on the Wizards.
All right, Dougie.
But if we're comparing them to, but just history themselves.
Who that you came up there with that lip piercing, looking like an emo girl? Who that is?
Best players at this age is LeBron,
his numbers,
Jordan, and Wilt.
His numbers,
Wilt stopped playing at 36 though. So you know.
When did Tim Duncan stop?
Kareem.
Oh, Kareem. I'm sorry.
Kareem,
No, he was still not that.
Kareem won a championship.
What were LeBron's numbers this year?
24.4, I think, 8 assists, around 8 rebounds.
Karl Malone. What was Karl Malone?
Oh, Karl Malone. That's
Karl Malone. Yeah, Karl Malone.
What about Tim Duncan? How old was Tim Duncan when he stopped?
So Duncan stopped. Hold on, I'm pulling it right now for you.
39.
But stopped at 39. He only averaged 9 points per game, 9 and 7 his last year.
I hope LeBron goes as long as he can without ever being like a bench player. But like I think he can do this he doesn't.
LeBron gonna be a coach one day, probably.
It's gonna be
I will say this. I would love to see LeBron go. Until he knows that he has to come off the bench. When at that time when he has to come off the bench, I think that's the time he need to retire. It's like, yep, go ahead and retire, bro. Go ahead and retire. Ain't no coming off the bench. Retire. Retire and just become a coach. Retire, become a coach. That's what I would say. I'm pretty 1,000% sure that LeBron James is working on the team right now. He's working on owning the team right now. I guarantee. Did you know that majority of the people who love and enjoy my content are not subscribers? By subscribing, it ensures that you never miss any more live streams, tips, or hot topics. Plus, the support that you give, it allows me to continue to keep giving you the content that you love. So if you gain any value here, be sure to subscribe right now. And let's get back to the video. Guarantee you, I'll put my bottom dollar on it. I'll put my bottom dollar on it.
Owner.
That'd be hard.
Man.
That'd be hard.
The only thing I don't want to happen doing this is LeBron take too much of a backseat where he gets comfortable. Because that age will creep up on you, you know. I think right now, I don't want him chilling too much.
Yeah.
You know, it's too easy for him being that second or third option. You know, games like yesterday had 12 points or something like that.
It's crazy to hear him be the second or third option.
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
I don't want him being comfortable being that third option. That's
He's
what
not
I'm
the third
comfortable
option.
with that.
no,
I'm
Cause he
comfortable.
playing like you don't want him playing
Comfortable.
like slow and
He's 40. I'm comfortable with it.
but he's not playing 40. 40, 40. He's not.
I'm 65. Okay.
This nigga so serious.
But I like the way LeBron's playing right now. Let Luka
great.
do all the heavy lifting, and
Yep.
then when that finals or Western Conference Finals, LeBron will have enough energy to take over.
Exactly. See, now that you got Luka can carry the heavy load. You got Connect, you got Reeves, you got all these cats. Let them carry the load for the moment. Let them do what they do. So therefore that chemistry, because that chemistry is getting better and better and better. When it's playoff time, LeBron James fully recovered. He back in action and he ready to fucking go. Now, mind you, because you add LeBron back in and he's 100%, now you got Luka, now you got Reeves, you got all of these cats together. They gonna be some serious. They gonna be some serious. Serious, delirious, Nigerian, Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was watching the Olympics this summer, I was like blown away at how like LeBron is clearly the best player on Team USA
Right?
and like
Crazy.
totally dominating every key situation. And that was like 6 months ago. So
God bless America.
yeah.
When we was playing against, see, I got close up. Like I got to see his mind and how he played 3 straight seasons of playoffs, and that's where you really get to see a player up close because you're okay. He wants to do this. We're going to cut this off. How is he going to adjust? Right. So as the Wizards, we threw everything at him.
You were like his rival.
Yeah, we doubled him. We're going to make him have 50 assists.
Yeah.
He had that and the 50 points.
Yeah.
All right, let's just make him. They don't help. Just make him a scorer. He did that and still found people. Right? We really just tried everything against a young LeBron, not even a mature mind LeBron.
Yeah.
And he was moving through, us. So I kind of said, I remember I told like Ron Prophet, if anybody ever, asked him, I said, man, when that dude is done, the day he leaves, he's gonna average probably about 19, 5, and 5.
I don't think
That's how easy it is for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still the eyeball test. He looks like one of the more athletic players in the NBA at 40.
It's crazy. That's
Which is
that's
crazy because
true.
you watch
That's
him at
true.
40, you watch him.
Even though, and that's crazy to say, considering the fact of how athletic LeBron was in his younger years. Buddy's head is right here. This is the rim. LeBron is looking in this hole. Ugh. He in the fucking rim. So you can imagine if his head is right here at the rim, he's 6'9", so his arm is up here. That's like some NBA street type shit. He in this bit. Man, come on, dog.
His whole career.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying, but even still, but comparatively to what we're seeing nowadays, it's still up there.
No, see, that's the problem. And that's why if you're not a basketball fan, then you're so amazed at how he looks now because you didn't really look at him then.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Appreciate
not
you, big
athletic.
dog.
He's just still tall. Right?
No, he was just like the biggest freak of all time back then.
His head was at the rim.
This doesn't matter. No one's
His
had
head is at the net now.
I know.
You can see he lost a lot.
but his
When he caught that one-hand live the other day,
Yeah. All
That's the only thing.
All fingertips.
His vertical.
No, he was up like this.
His vertical is just not what it used to be.
His speed, and that's what I'm saying.
His end-to-end speed is so crazy.
Because that back then, he was that fast, that strong, that it was so unreal. Today, because he's still faster than everybody, he looks like he's moving at this high level speed. Back then, he was running so fast that it wasn't, you blink, he was gone.
I know, but back then.
So that's why I said I watched it where he was coming down and you hit LeBron, you were done. I had to take a Toradol shot because he was running and I tried to stop him, messed my wrist up, couldn't shoot. So I had to take a Toradol shot just so I couldn't feel the pain. That's how fast he was moving. Dislocating shoulders.
I understand, but that means he's the fastest, most athletic player of all time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. People don't take into account because a lot of people, they just spectate. They don't understand the magnitude of how great LeBron actually is, dog. And no, I'm not glazing, bro. I'm not glazing at all. So please understand. But what I am saying is this. I have never in my life, in my years, I have never heard anybody. We heard them say Michael Jordan had the aura like God, right? What does that even mean? Why? Because he can score 30 points. Are you cool? How many niggas do we know that can get a bucket right now? That can score 60 easy. We just seen niggas score 60. We seen Kobe score 80. We seen Kobe score 80. 80. Michael Jordan never scored 80 points. I'm just saying, but I get it. The entirety of everything, right? The way that Michael Jordan walked, the swagger, the way that he flew in the air, all of these different things. You mean to tell me that all the shit that he's doing now, all the shit that he was doing back then, not one player is doing today? We seen Zach LaVine do a windmill from the free throw line, bruh. The free throw line. Do y'all know how hard it is to even just jump from the free throw line by itself? This nigga did it with a windmill. LeBron James jumped damn near from the free throw line in the game. Not a dunk contest, in the game. In the game. This nigga 6'9", 200 plus 50 pounds. Fast. Strong. The reason motherfuckers wasn't calling fouls, because this nigga is big and strong. Same thing that they were doing with Shaq. They weren't calling fouls for Shaq because Shaq was big as a motherfucker. Shaq 7'2", 300 some pounds. Refs like, why the fuck am I calling foul? You the biggest nigga out here. Why do I need to call fouls on you for? Same thing with LeBron James. The nigga's so fast and he's so strong and big. They're like, nah, we don't need to call that. You good. You can handle it. Mind you, Michael Jordan was 6'6", 205. So, relatively speaking, he was small compared to a LeBron James who's 6'9", 260 pounds of pure fucking muscle. What are you talking about? So, when we talk about this, we got to take everything into context. I'm not taking anything away from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was that dude in his era. He was that fucking guy. In his era, he was that fucking dude. Nobody was touching him. Did he get cooked a couple of times? Yeah, that's part of the game. You gonna get cooked. No matter how great you are. You gonna get cooked. He got cooked by, I forgot the white dude's name that cooked him, but he didn't got cooked plenty of times. But they don't want to talk about that though. But that's fine though, because he's Michael Jordan. Mind you, the media played into Michael Jordan's hands too. But if Michael Jordan was in today's era, and of course I know we don't like to do what ifs, but I'm just doing that. If the media was as prevalent as it was today back then, I guarantee a lot of people would not be speaking on Michael Jordan the way they speak on him. That's bad.
That's prime, right? And then right now, he's not that. He's not the fastest, most athletic player of all time. Yeah. He's still like a top 10 athlete as far as starters in the NBA. Like, sure, there are some athletic guys off the bench who can do crazy shit. I don't think people can run end to end and actually make a play as fast as him presently.
That's why I be looking at him. I'm like, yeah, he look old. Because I said all the time, oh shit, come on, old man, when he be coming down. Because I remember what that looked like then. So I see the big difference.
Yeah, I see it too.
Right? I can see trust me, it's a big difference. When he jumps now.
Because think about it. And I'll let the video play out. Because think about it. We've seen LeBron at his peak. And the fact that this 40-year-old LeBron James now is still considered a top 10 player, still averaging 20 plus something points, looking like he's still a young cat. Now, he's gotten to the point where he looked like the average NBA player. Maybe y'all ain't hearing me. He looks like the average NBA player at the age of 40. Most of those cats are in between the ages of 22 and 33. Amongst all of those cats, he is still considered top 10. But he looks average now. He looks like one of the average hoopers. So his low bar is what's considered other people's top 10. So you're talking about guys like Kevin Durant. You're talking about guys like Stephen Curry. You're talking about guys like SGA. You're talking about guys like Devin Booker, Giannis, Jokic, Luka, Kyrie. Guys who couldn't even touch LeBron James at his peak. Couldn't touch him. And he's still a top 10. Yeah. A lot of the Jordan fans, I don't know what they thinking about. I don't know what they smoking on, bro. Security. Come get them.
You can challenge it.
I just seen the windmill the other day.
Don't even think about even jumping up there.
I'm not saying it's not a big difference.
I'm not saying it's not a big difference.
40 years old.
I know, but that's how far he was. That's how far he was in front of everybody. Even when Vince jumped, when he was with the Hawks, you still did this because he jumped so high when he was younger. Even this knuckle dunk feared people.
The knuckle dunk.
Like, some guys, they just, they go from 44 to 40 when the average is 40. Like Vince outjumped Wiggins in summer.
I just think there's nothing about, for example, like Jason Tatum that jumps out to me as that much more athletic than LeBron right now.
He's not.
Which is crazy.
I was just caution you to.
Jason Tatum ain't even that athletic. He's just long as fuck. He's not even that athletic. He's still not as athletic as LeBron James, dog. And Jason Tatum ain't even hit 30 yet. He just long as shit. He just long and got some size to him now. That's it. He's slow as dirt. Well, I mean, relatively speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure in real life, the nigga, he kind of fast to be his size. But y'all get what I'm saying.
No, he's not.
We have some issues with Boston Celtics fans over Tatum comments.
No, he's just.
You were free to say whatever you want.
That's like a 26-year-old, prime athlete, 6'10" guy who's like a superstar winning championships. Mm-hmm. And physically, he's the same as 40-year-old LeBron. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
No. They're not physical the same. That's just.
LeBron is better physically?
No.
I understand. It's not.
Who has a higher vert, you think?
Right now? Mm-hmm. I'll say Jason Tatum.
But the fact that you have to think about it is crazy.
By a lot?
Yeah.
By a lot. Gil was doing some research.
Well, because he's younger and all. Yeah.
I'm just young Tatum, but LeBron prides himself on taking care of his body. That brings us to our next topic. So during the NBA TV pregame show before the Lakers-Rockets game on Friday, showed a video of LeBron doing his pregame workout routine. LeBron was shirtless while doing it, which Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas was not a fan of. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
You gotta watch this.
I would never let one of my players walk out on the floor looking like this. I mean, we are a professional NBA league. We ain't summer league. We ain't, at the YMCA.
Listen, I think coaches got to go back to suits. I just mean.
Absolutely. You know, I just think.
All right, old school. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Sit down, old school.
Jam Pro.
I just think the professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much. And I look, I like LeBron. I'm a fan of his, so forth and so on. But to walk out on the floor before a game with no shirt on and shoot, I mean, come on, man. Where we at? What we doing? Where we at?
So Zeke went on to say that Adam Silver should fine LeBron for the shirtless workout. So after the Lakers beat the Rockets to lock up the 3 seed, Bron appeared to subtly acknowledge Isaiah's comments with the following tweet. So he posted,
we say, man, I was going to say something, but it's useless at this point in my career. Anyways, more important, congratulations, JJ, on 50-win season in West and postseason. Not. Oh.
Man, I was going to say.
Oh, shit. I'm up here trying to read all the way through. Lord Jesus. Sometimes, but somebody come get them. Got to be more careful. Man, I was going to say something, but it's useless at this point in my career. Anyways, more important, congratulations, JJ, on a 50-win season in the West and postseason nod. That's fire. High five or praise, whatever that is. Lurgmo, what it is though, Queen Drake.
Something, but it's useless at this point in my career. Anyways, more important, congratulations, JJ, on a 50-win season in the West and postseason nod. That's fire.
See what I mean?
Henry.
Old motherfuckers.
And he gave him a salute.
Old motherfucker out there with his shirt off, looking good. You see? They wish they could look
crazy.
like that.
Let it be known. So for context, this video was shot hours before the game. LeBron has been known to go shirtless during these game day workouts in the past.
Yeah, before everybody.
But is Isaiah Thomas spitting or tripping saying LeBron shirtless pregame warm-up was
Do y'all
unprofessional?
agree? Do y'all agree with Isaiah Thomas on that? But should LeBron James have put on his shirt during pregame? Or do y'all think just like let the man do what he do, man? The man 40 years old. He still is the lead at this point. I'm just saying, and that's at this point, y'all just reaching for shit. Y'all just reaching for content. That's what y'all doing. Y'all finding a reason to get mad or finding something to talk about.
I don't get that, man.
Tripping.
This was hours before the game. That video,
That's the problem. That's the problem with the old heads, right? You know, back in their day, you know, they showing up
Right.
the earliest 6 o'clock to a 7:30 game, right? So, yeah, when you came to the arena, it's you and your teammates, you know. So, and then there's staff members in there.
Yeah, ain't nobody. That's what I'm saying. There is nobody in there. If y'all going to look back at it, ain't nobody in the fucking stands. Like, what are we doing? What are we tripping on?
When LeBron or Kobe came to arena, it's just them.
Yeah.
Right? So this is no different than practice of them. Right? You're coming out there. There's no one actually in the gym but you.
Right.
Right? Maybe at some point during that workout when LeBron's supposed to be out here at 2:30, maybe the camera crew, but usually the camera crew's not even there.
Right, setting up.
Right?
Setting
the
up.
cheerleaders would be the first group, and they're before the camera crew. Right? Like, you have to beg, like that means they have to beg the people to put the rims up. Because usually the rims are down, probably because the hockey team was in there. They just finished putting the floors in. It's shit like that. So that means the camera crew should be fined for even trying to capture this footage. That's who captured this footage. It's the camera crew pushing the on button because LeBron James is there.
Yep.
I mean, he was really kind of at the height of professionalism going there so early and like, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did you ever go to the gym at 2 o'clock? No, the answer is no.
And it's crazy because after the game, y'all be in the locker room with y'all shirts off and the media be interviewing y'all. So what's the difference?
Media be all in there, niggas in they towels, they shit hanging out, shirts off, fresh out the shower or going to the shower, y'all all in their face. So tell me about the game and tell me what was it like scoring 30 points in 12. well, you know, man, you know what I'm saying? I was just out here just, you know, just trying to do what's right for the team. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the team needed me to do, I wanted to make sure I do what I need to do for the team because, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's about the team. You know, we all focus on one thing. You know, we're trying to get to a championship. So that's why, you know, I just had to do what I had to do. Yeah, so you had the situation go out there. You was out there with your shirt off. Anything you want to say about that? Nah, man, I was just out there doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I prepare for the game, make sure I do what I need to do as an athlete, as a professional, to come out there and play my game the best way that I know how to play my game. You know what I'm saying? I worked on this day in and day out, you know what I'm saying, to come out here and do what I needed to do. Well, thank you so much, LeBron James. That's it for this show. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's the stuff the fans see. The fans see us with our shirts off doing interviews.
Yep.
There's not one fan that can say they see LeBron James working out.
Me watching.
Crazy.
In the locker room post.
Like, was it last year during the playoffs?
Right, because how many fucking videos do we see with this nigga LeBron James reading the first page of a fucking book? The first page of a book, but he ain't never in mid book or at the end of the book. He always at the first page. And look, when he be doing it too, hold on, let me grab my book. Let me grab my book real quick. He be out here like this. He be out there in the locker room, shirt off and everything. Cause you know he be putting the ice pack on his knees and shit. Buddy be at the table of content. He be at that bitch. So LeBron James. So tell me about the 30 points to it. So you know, so I just want to make sure I do what I need to do for the team. You know, the team need me whenever I need to be there. You know, if it's passing, if it's shooting, you know, I do what I need to do. You know, and because I always make sure I prepare myself the way I need to prepare myself. You know, I want to get my mental straight. You know, I want to make sure I read the first page of the table of contents. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure I get my head together. You know, whatever it is that the team needs me to do, I'll do. Be on the first page. Be on the table of contents like a motherfucker. Oh shit!
It was last year during the playoffs when they were catching LeBron James coming to the arena at 1:30. Because they start hearing about it, like he does what? So then the camera crews start showing up that early to get him walking in the arena.
Yeah, he shouldn't get fined for that though. That's like telling a man not to be a man.
Something about Isaiah Thomas that seems to rub people the wrong way.
They used to wear them damn nut huggers. They should be fine too. Fucking showing the cuff of their ass while playing. What type of shit is that?
Like, I can say
Those were the times, right?
If the gym opened up and the fans was in there.
If it was the layup line.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, the layup line, yeah.
But you're talking about this is actually his own time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is his own time. That means he had to take a cab there or drove there before anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Why waste the laundry?
It's weird. It's just,
why even say something about that?
So you guys are not supporting?
No. Find a cameraman for
Damn,
That's with the outfits they used to wear back in the day.
They were trendy and stylish in those times. Right?
They had the.
I think his main point is that he probably feels deep down there's like a lack of care, and that lack of care is impacting people's perception on the game.
I can see that.
Which is fine, but like you pointed out, if we got somebody,
I don't think LeBron's the guy to go after. Like,
but hours before the game, putting the work in, literally perfecting my craft. At the gym way earlier than everybody else. Does that kind of balance out the?
Yeah, but he don't know that. He's just watching the video. Yeah. He didn't even think about processing what he's seen.
But you can't see. He's thinking part of the bigger picture. And
the bigger picture is the bigger picture
that broke the camel's back.
The bigger picture. I'm here at 1:30. I'm here at 1:30.
I mean,
I'm here before every coach. I'm here before the general manager. While everyone's eating lunch, I'm here.
But
that's like at a job. Like, if you're supposed to be there at 8 o'clock and you're there at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm telling you about what you wore.
But
how dare I? Yeah. Like literally, how you want to come in sweats and flip flops, and I'm sitting here put a dress code on you, and you're not even on the clock. On the clock.
Right.
He probably, it's unfair, and I think it's totally wrong. I'm totally on LeBron's side, but he probably, you know, deep down right now is dissatisfied with the current state of like how much players can.
Little Dicky dressed just like one of those white boys in colleges. Y'all seen his socks? Them hoes trash.
Care and like how it goes as far as like them moving around and like all types of things. And he looks at the current state of the NBA as LeBron's NBA, and he probably thinks that like LeBron is somewhat responsible for, you know, everyone having their own personal brand and personal things, which I think is good for LeBron. He's like cracked the code as far as like not ever being owned by like all these people, and he's doing exactly what he wants, and he's being the best player of all time along the way, never doing anything like wrong ever, and just being the best man to everyone that he ever meets. I think LeBron is the wrong guy to go after.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the easiest because it's like you blame him for everything that has nothing to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they flopped. LeBron did it.
Well, he's been getting that his whole career. LeBron gets
anything that happens, you blame LeBron. But I can say, who did y'all follow back in the 90s for drinking and gambling? Because all y'all were drinkers and heavy gamblers. Who are y'all following in? But y'all not going to give that responsibility to that person. Just being honest.
Well, I follow.
I mean, the yellow eye demons. That's what we call them, right? The yellow eye demons. Kidneys done.
A lot of people follow them, though.
Everybody followed. Everybody wanted to be a gambler. Everybody wanted to party and drink. And
there's no social media today,
right? So who was the responsibility for that? Nobody, huh? Everybody was their own man at that time. Golfing and smoking cigars. Y'all all 90s golf because of one man.
Yeah.
Y'all got golf memberships to this day because of only one man.
I'm gonna guess it wasn't Tiger Woods.
Yeah, they was golfing before the game. Like we gonna do, he golfing, let's go golf. Yeah. Before the game. But yeah, y'all don't give.
What about the people that follow Magic Johnson? Back in the day, like
they winners. They winners.
So
everybody didn't just follow Jordan. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, everyone followed Jordan.
So we asked the chat if Isaiah Thomas is spitting or tripping with his comments about LeBron shirtless workout being.
Damn, they got him in his head then, bro. Man, shout out to Gills Arena for the dope content. But no, I agree, bro. I think they're doing a little too much. Isaiah and them Thomas, they just talking because they just old heads and they're just making something out of nothing. How long? I'm pretty sure LeBron James been doing this for years. Now all of a sudden it becomes an issue now. Stop. Leave it be, man. This man 40 years old. I'm pretty sure he might got one more year in him. Maybe two, depending on how this year goes. Just chill, bro. Leave that shit alone. Let that shit be. Cause ain't nobody nobody's in the arena with him. He's out there training, working on his craft, and continue to just keep making sure he's staying in shape. Y'all doing too much, bro. Y'all doing way too much. So y'all can miss me with that shit. But hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm. And if you want to support the channel, link is in the description as well. Yo, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy. Make sure you are here on Sunday, man. We got some more hot topics coming in with y'all, man. And so thank you all for your first time being here. I appreciate that. That's dope. And I hope to see y'all more and more and more. Make sure you share this with the people who like my type of content. I want to see more of y'all in here. And until next time, my good people, I'll holler.